these Myron Gaines and Sneako characters to me are funny online. These guys have made a fortune off of disrespecting the black community, talking down to black people. We saw Sneako, who claims to be just racially ambiguous of all these different groups, right? He turned Muslim now. He gets offended when you say anything about Muslims, but he has no problem with supporting Chud and being disrespectful to black communities. All right, he was with Myron when Myron had on the KKK mask and was doing the chimp stuff, and right, Myron was already doing that before Chud the Builder. Now Sneako had a debate with DJ Akademiks about Chud, and he was supporting Chud and supporting Chud's free speech to walk up to black people and call them the N-word. Now, since that, he's been getting destroyed online, right? And the friendship between Sneako and DJ Akademiks now is over. So Sneako, he went online and he saw all this and he started to respond.
I think Ak posted the debate. Let's see some of the comments on this. Y'all forgot Sneako is actually a clown. This is why people punch on Sneako. Look at this, 1.2K likes. Exactly why bro got punched on and choked out. How can a non-black person tell a black person what's offensive? Okay. And Sneako surprised when he got punched in NYC. A non-black telling blacks how to feel about oppression will never be okay.
And we defeated that nigga with a couple of free throws and 2 technical fouls. That was, we were doing like the Angel Reese, a bunch of me bounds. We beat his ass with a bunch of me bounds. I didn't even think this was going to go viral, but look all over the internet, 8 million views. Everybody and their mama calling me, saying I embarrassed Sneako. I have to tell each and every one of them, that's my friend. I'm still cool with them, but I vehemently disagree with them on this, and I have to vocalize it because if I allow his voice to go uncontested, people might think that's actually facts. I wasn't even thinking about it in the wins and losses until Sneako hit me back up last night, wanting a run back. I'm like, okay, it's a round 2. Okay. All right. So it's okay. It's okay. Sneako, I know your community might not be the most proud of you. I'll give you a run back. Hopefully your logic is a little bit.
Now, mind you, Sneako, he's taking his position because he wants to remain relevant to his audience. Now, he's been kicked off of so many different platforms because he's an idiot. And he likes to just say a lot of stupid stuff. Now, y'all remember he got punched in the face at the club for his stance on stuff. Like, these guys are buffoons, man. And my thing is, he sees that Chud is racist. He knows that Chud is walking up to black people, saying disparaging things and macing people and carrying a firearm. But at the same time, he still wants to defend them. Now, you can have freedom of speech, but there's consequences to certain things when you're antagonizing people. He's seen all this transpiring. So now he has a debate with he has a debate with DJ Akademiks, and it doesn't turn out well for him. He ends up losing the debate, right? So now when his fans and a lot of people is going against some of his fans, and people are going against him because it ended up going viral, doing like 8 million, he wants to have a run back. They have a run back, and he still gets smoked, right, by Akademiks, because one thing, Akademiks could be a sellout and a buffoon at times too, but Akademiks knows he has to stand on this because he's still black. And he knows, man, I can't do this, right? So they have the part 2, and it ends up being basically the same. Turns out being the same. But then y'all remember when Akademiks was having a conversation with stupid Myron, right? And he ended up calling Sneako irrelevant. And Sneako heard this and got upset.
A whole different race.
You're comparing Israel-Palestine to this?
Yes. Hold on. All right, wait. Hear what I'm saying. Sneako is a relevant commentator. Why are they putting his name on a bomb? Just like how Chud is an irrelevant streamer. But you know why? Their rhetoric matters that much.
Well, why is Zach chipping out since the debate? It was respectful. I told you guys, what the hell? If I'm a relevant one, you wouldn't be talking to me. Why would you speak to somebody and debate them for hours if you thought they're relevant? Second, yeah, I'm relevant enough to write my name on their missile, write it on their bomb. What? Irrelevant? Obviously not. It was so much about the propaganda in our country. They saw how much they were losing and invested $7,000 per influencer to support them. Their propaganda is everywhere. Look how much they own Turning Point. Look, Charlie Kirk left, and now Erica Kirk's in charge, and they are trying to push for more than the right. Dude, they 100% care about influencers in this conversation and what's happening. They need American support. Out of context, so what's the context?
Then people, a whole different race.
You're comparing Israel Palestine
yes.
to this?
Yes. Hold on. All right, wait. Hear what I'm saying. Sneako is a relevant commentator. Why?
What's the? Why is he? Dang, man, niggas seething, bro. Dang, man. Holy. I think he prayed to the wrong cup. I think he prayed to a Henny cup that day. Wait, damn. I've never seen him make that face before. What did I do?
So now these guys are taking shots at each other, and they were supposed to be friends, right? This whole thing is crazy. This internet stuff is weird, man. So he's saying that the IDF put his names on missiles, and they was spending $7,000 for YouTubers to speak on their behalf. Now there's some truth to that because we spoke about that last year, right? But what do you expect Akademiks to do? Like, you're coming out and you're speaking out against black people and taking a guy's side. Well, you clearly saw what this guy was doing, and you're riding with him. So yes, Akademiks is going to come out against you, right? Now, Akademiks went and said that you were irrelevant, and you took umbrage with that, right? So now, mind you, these guys are streamers, and they stream for hours and hours a day, talking about a whole bunch of different things, saying a whole bunch of different things about people, right? So Sneako, when he got wind of this, he took shots at Akademiks when Akademiks met up with Drake for the first time, and he went live on his channel to his people, man, to poke shots.
Wasn't this your friend? Yeah, I mean, kind of consider Akademiks. He's like a content friend. I don't think he like, for example, perfect example of how he's a content friend. I get attacked. I don't think he messages me, but then he makes fun of it and said like, "Oh, did God bless you by having a homeless guy attack you and pepper spray you?" But that's content, you know. So in this world, especially if you don't agree with somebody and you're as provocative and you're as, you know, steadfast in your beliefs as me, it's going to be hard to find real friendships.
There it is. There it is. It's not real, is it? It's legit? For me?
Yeah. Overdue. So. They're at the wrong time.
Bro, he got taken on a date. This is a date, bro. You should have taken the $1 million. And if you care about black issues first, you should have taken that $1 million and donated it to BLM. But he wanted to go on a date with Drake. This is incredible. Right after he's saying that, like, yeah, he would drive down the street and every light would turn green when Drake showed up.
What? Stop.
Someone said Drake cracked. Like, this is how you take it. This is, dude, it gets to a point, and I'm showing this to explain to you people, look, you might make fun of Muslims because we pray, because we worship God, the one true creator. If you don't worship God, you worship something. For a lot of people, it's themselves. So many others, especially people in hip hop, they worship celebrities, they worship rappers, they worship Drake.
So you know how the internet go, because, you know, these guys are catering to an audience. They end up, now they're enemies, and they're trading shots. It's getting ugly now, right? It's getting ugly. And both of these guys have made a lot of money on YouTube, like a lot of money. And I think that a lot of times, man, people get caught up in this digital world, man. Like, you come on here, this space to make money, you build a career for yourself, you do things in 3 years, which your parents took 30 years to do. And you acquire even more. But you get caught up in this stupid arguing, rat race, beefing, and all this kind of stuff when you guys, you make more money together, right? You know, look at what these guys been able to accomplish online. Now they about to go to war with each other over words where Sneako know he was wrong. Sneako know he's wrong. But your support, see, Sneako got a problem when people use words to say things about Islam, but he don't got a problem with Chud using words to disparage and disrespect black Americans, right? That right there let you know. And that's the problem that Akademiks had with him. So that Akademiks start questioning his blackness and start going in on him like, dude, everybody can see, like, dude, you fraud, man.
And you're pandering for these other people, the white dudes who are usually saying, nah, see, Sneako is not one of them. Okay, and now, Sneako, I will say this. One of your things that I've noticed about you do like playing victim.
And I'm only playing this because Akademiks was making fun of prayer, right?
He comes across as a grifter because he doesn't know how to be a straight shooter and also apply the same standards to things that he might care about. This is why I keep saying I would like for Sneako to stop speaking about black people and black culture, because if you can't see if you claim you're black yourself and you have zero sensibilities towards black people, their plight and everything else, but you care so much about Palestinians, a place you've never been. You care so much about what's going on in Israel, a place you've never been. You care so much about all these other international affairs, but when it comes to black people, you have like this obtuse look that is kind of like, yo, y'all gotta get over it. When he says I was making for the prayer, the way to beat Sneako in every debate, equate what he's trying to preach on you to what he cares about. He cares nothing about nothing else but Muslim and goddamn Israel and Palestine. So you keep him there. So if he says, hey, if somebody just slaps you, you should do nothing. God says this. You bring up something that's sacred to him. That's the only way to get a niggas like Sneako. Because even what they do is kind of like fake religion, because they act like Allah only.
Now, DJ Akademiks says some stuff that's true, but DJ Akademiks at times is a sellout as well. All the way sellout. Like, he'd do anything for $1. All right, he'll grip to any side that brings attention to him. That's the history of Akademiks, right? Sneako is the ultimate grifter. But what Sneako tried to do with his bullets in the chamber was now come after Akademiks, calling him an immigrant and saying that he's not FBA, and why don't you care? Why do you basically care about black issues? And he tries to pull the FBA card, where Sneako's not FBA at all. Right? But he tries to claim to be FBA. But this is the thing. How the hell do we get brought up in this? Right? See, first of all, he's going in there. Chud is going there disrespecting people, right? This is where it doesn't make any sense. Chud is going disrespecting foundational black Americans, while Sneako is claiming to be foundational black Americans, while making an argument to Akademiks that he's not FBA. Like, this whole thing just gets weird.
And a sign and everything. Akademiks saying, stop speaking on black folks. Uh-oh. Stop speaking on black folks. Is this what he said? If he actually said this, if Akademiks is telling me to stop speaking on black folks, bro, you could just tell him, stop speaking on Americans, go back to Jamaica, you know? Why are you speaking about American issues? Chud the Builder, this is an American issue. I think you should talk about Jamaican issues. You're not from America. Speak on your country. Speak on Oxtail. And wine. American issues, this is separate, okay? This is for FBAs, foundational black Americans. Not these transplants from Jamaica, born all the way over there. All right, with your oxtail, with your rice and your plantains. I like the food though. The food's good. I can't even lie. Curry goat. Yeah, with your curry goat. Bomba. Go back to Jamaica.
Y'all gotta get over it. When he says I was making for the prayer, the way to beat Sneako in every debate, equate what he's trying to preach on you to what he cares about. He cares nothing about nothing else but and goddamn Israel and Palestine. So you keep him there. If
I only care about Muslim Israel, Palestine. What do you care about? What are your priorities? Iceman? I only care about Muslim. Which ironically, because if you only care about Iceman and hip hop, that's a smaller percentage of the global black population. Africa's 50% Muslim. So if I only care about Muslim, by your logic, I'm encompassing far more black people than you.
Says, hey, if somebody just slaps you, you should do nothing. God says this. You bring up something that's sacred to him. That's the only way to get.
That's what you believe. You're Christian. It says to turn the other cheek. Goofy. In Islam, it doesn't say turn the other cheek. If somebody hits you, you stand, you defend yourself. This is such a straw man argument. What is he talking about?
Niggas like Sneako. Because even when
hold on, what?
Bring up something that's sacred to him. That's the only way to get niggas like Sneako. Because even what they do is kind of like fake religion, because they act like Allah only the gods.
Fake religion. Akademiks, the last conversation we had, you left Christianity in the convo. I can't believe more people aren't bringing this up. He started off saying he's Christian, and then saying Christianity's not Christian. In that debate, talking about fake religion.
Stripping Israel. When you could have zero humanity.
As a foundational black American, nobody riding with Sneako on this. Now, my thing is, as FBA, we don't hate immigrants. Like, this is a lie. We don't like tethers. Tethers is the same as a Sambo or a Sungout Coon. Every immigrant ain't a tether. Right? Now, I don't like a lot of the 90% of stuff Akademiks say, but in the context of this conversation, Akademiks was correct. Akademiks was 100% correct. Now, Sneako talk about, he want to invoke Africa and being saying Africa's 54% Muslim. You don't give a damn about them. You don't ever talk about that. You don't talk about what's happening in the Sudan and also in the Congo. You only talk about Palestine because you a grifter. Who you think you talking to? Like, stop trying to fool people. Like, you can only fool them idiots that don't know history. You don't ever talk about the genocide that's going on in the Congo. or the genocide that's going on in South Sudan, right? You don't talk about that. So miss me with that crap. You became a Muslim and grifted over to Palestine and going on them other groups and all that other foolishness, man. That's what you do. You ain't fooling nobody with this dumb stuff, man. Right? But as far as foundational Black Americans, man, we always got to be in the story, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comments section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.